It was invasion of the world. Big side, big side.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we discuss everything Jamaican football related. I see the comments coming in right now, and we'll get straight to it. You know, it's great to see those coming in. Parky876 says, "Bless up, Simon. Bless up. How are you? Hope you are doing well." And the comments that are coming in asking about the specific venue, I'm getting to that. Big up, Simon. How do we traditionally do versus Windward Island Nations? I'll get to that as well. Big up, everyone, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, smash the like button. That would be greatly appreciated. So let's get right into it, shall we? Now, as everybody knows, in the month of June, Jamaica will play 2 World Cup qualifiers, one on June 6 and one on June 9. All right. So everybody clear about that? June 6 and June 9. Good. So now that we have that clear, now we can be able to press on for Jamaica, taking on the Dominican Republic at home on June 6 at the National Stadium and away on June 9 against Dominica. Well, the DFA for short, or the Dominica Football Association, has provided information in relation to the venue for the World Cup qualifier against Jamaica. Dominica against Jamaica in the Windward Islands, in the Eastern Caribbean. That has been revealed, and the game will take place at Windsor Park Sports Stadium. That's where it'll take place, Windsor Park Sports Stadium in Dominica, okay? So that everybody is aware. And I will, provide a little bit of information for you guys on Windsor Park so that you guys are available. Balotelli says, "Bless up, Simon P. Been a while. I've been available for a live stream." How you doing, man? Big up, man. Please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, okay, guys? That would be greatly appreciated. Right, so the Dominica Football Association has announced that the game will be at Windsor Park, all right, in Roseau, Dominica. Roseau is the capital of Dominica, and I'll provide some information on Dominica quite shortly so that you guys are aware. But specifically in terms of Windsor Park, let me put up a picture on the screen. Yeah, I'm going to put a picture on the screen so you guys can actually see what Windsor Park looks like. Yeah, so there we go. That's Windsor Park, so that everybody's can understand and see a little bit. So Windsor Park, it's a multi-purpose stadium in Roseau, Dominica. It is essentially the national stadium of Dominica. It's mainly used for cricket, but it is also used for football as well. They also have other events taking place at the facility where they've had World Creole Music Festival, the finals of the Calypso competition, and also the Miss Dominica pageant as well. So they've hosted a lot of different events at this venue in particular. It is a ICC and also FIFA standard. It has a capacity of about 12,000 seats, has private boxes, practice nets, a media center, players complex, digital scoreboard, and also there's a number of pitches available as well. The stadium itself was built in 2007. So October 2007, that's when this was established. All right. The ground was named after Windsor, England, and it is situated on the eastern side of Roseau, so that everybody is aware there. Took a lot of work at the time, around 17 million US dollars in terms of building this facility. The project started in 2005. The stadium is one of the four pillar projects promised by China to the island of Dominica as a result of the memorandum of understanding during the establishment of ties between Dominica and China. The stadium is viewed as a gift from China to the government and the people of Dominica. So, as we know, a lot of events have taken place in Dominica. They've had test matches there, West Indies against India, ODIs, West Indies against Bangladesh. The last ODI match there would have been South Africa, I believe, in around 2010. T20s has been there, New Zealand, 2014 in particular as well. Even women's matches as well have taken place as well. Dominica played their first ever World Cup qualifier at this venue in 2008. This would have been February 6, 2008, when they were held to a 1-1 draw by Barbados. Richard Paquette was the goal scorer for Dominica in this game in particular. So you could say for a little over a decade, in terms of a footballing sense, that Windsor Park has been the home of Dominican football, so that everybody is aware, okay? So that everybody understands everything, okay? So we can be fully aware about that. And Debater says, give us a rundown on the hotels nearby. Sure. So there's a number of hotels nearby in Roseau, Dominica. You have the Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort. That is a great hotel there. You have the Portsmouth Beach Hotel. But what I would say is like one of the best there, I would say Intercontinental Dominica. Intercontinental Dominica, I would say, is one of the best hotels in Dominica, to be quite frank with you, one of the best hotels that lie there. Fort Young Hotel is also good as well, right on the beach, for persons that are they're visiting. I should really say that a vast majority of the hotels do reside on the coast, and of course, for obvious reasons, it is a tourist island, so it is quite natural that most of the hotels would lie in those vicinities. Intercontinental Dominica, I would put as one of the best on the island. So that's something you can be mindful about, all right? In terms of history, Dominica and Jamaica, there are similarities, but there are also differences. As you know, before Jamaica was a British colony, Jamaica was a Spanish colony. And before Dominica was an English colony, Dominica were a French colony. So when you look at the islands from Guadeloupe, Dominica, Martinique, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Grenada, those six that I've just mentioned a while ago were all under French rulership at the same time, simultaneously. And the English took over from Dominica about a century later. The point I'm trying to make here is that Dominica, just like Grenada, they've preserved the French heritage on the island. So if you look at the names of places in Dominica, it gives you an idea. Rousseau. Rousseau is a very French word and also a very French city, so that you're aware. So there's a lot of French, and also there you feel the English imprint as well. Portsmouth. Portsmouth is not only a town in England, but also a football club. Portsmouth is also a town in Dominica, and a lot of people do live there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that everybody is aware about that. And there's even been some conversations in the government as well that the similar name with the Dominican Republic has caused some in Dominica to advocate a change in its name to establish its own identity, because many people say they confuse Dominica with the Dominican Republic. But just want to go back, piggyback from the French point of view. In 1632, the French claimed Dominica as their own, took St. Vincent as well, and it was something that they truly embraced, very much so, and they really enjoyed it 100%. But I guess what I'm getting at is that when you compare it now from a Jamaican standpoint, there's very little, you could say, remnants of Spanish rulership of Jamaica. You could look at a couple of buildings and see, yeah, that was built by the Spanish, or town names, Villa de la Vega, San Diego de la Vega, Jose Marti. Well, Jose Marti is not part of that, but very few Spanish names of roads and towns and cities that are left. Not many families go by the name Gonzalez in Jamaica. I know Gonzalez's who are Jamaicans, but not many. While you go to an island like Dominica and you have persons with French surnames, especially on their football team, like Richard Paquette. That's a very, very French surname, and it just goes on to that influence. Pascal, a very, very French surname. Elie, very, very French surname. Burkat, Jerome Burkat, the goalkeeper. By the way, Dominica actually took on St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a friendly international 2 days ago. They won 3-1, and Dominica will face St. Vincent and the Grenadines again, and that match will take place on Sunday, also in St. Vincent. Bredas, Bonnet, Ancelon, Prosper, Thomas, Rigaud, a lot of French surnames. And again, it stems from the French influence that was on the island. Whereas you look at Jamaica and you look at the surnames of Jamaicans that live on the islands, you will, in some circles, find more Scottish surnames than English surnames among those that are in Jamaica, and I'll get to that. Balotelli says, I'm ready for these qualifiers to get underway. Chorus Corny says, up, and Ty says, up, Simon, up. Hope you guys are doing well. In case you guys have just joined in, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button, and after doing so, hit the subscribe button as well to Reggae Boys Commentary for more. So I was talking about that Windsor Park, the DFA, the Dominica Football Association, have announced Dominica as the home venue for as the venue for the World Cup qualifier between Jamaica and Dominica. And I'm just providing some information on Dominica so that you all are aware as well. Some person in the comments asked about the top hotels. Secret Bay is also very, very nice in Dominica as well. Intercontinental Dominica is good. Fort Young Hotel, probably one of the best on the island, I would say. Yeah, but that's what I would say in terms of Dominica. I've been to Dominica once. This was 2014. Yeah, but yeah, so that you guys are aware there. Like I was saying, if you look at I was given some names of the Dominica squad, and a lot of them have a very French surname. Similar in Grenada, you have like Alain Francique, French surname there. You go to St. Vincent, you go to St. Lucia, Beauséjour, you know what I'm saying? So you still have that French influence on those islands. Whereas in Jamaica, not many Spanish influence, even though they weren't the last colonizers. Jamaica wasn't a Spanish colony quite recently. But in Jamaica, you have thoroughbred English, Scottish, Irish, Welsh surnames. Thoroughbred. In fact, in some corners, like I said, in some corners of the island, you'll find more Scottish surnames than English surnames. And what do I mean by Scottish surnames? Nicholson, Gordon, McGregor, Anderson, McAllister, McCreath. You'll have more Scottish surnames than English surnames depending on where you are, and even more Irish surnames depending on where you are as well. Irish surnames Keane, Coleman, Sweeney, Ryan, Daly. Welsh surnames Bale, Howell, and of course the English surnames, the Browns, Edwards, Preston. You don't find Preston as a popular name in Jamaica because the Jamaicans that came, the English that came to Jamaica from England, English that came to Jamaica from England, a lot of them didn't come from the north, and Preston is a very northern Lancunian name, so that's why it wouldn't be a popular name in Jamaica, because a lot of the person that came to Jamaica from England, they didn't come from Manchester or Yorkshire or Liverpool. They came from London and Southampton and Hampshire and Cornwall, so that you're aware. You're right, Blair Brito. Oracabesa is another Spanish name. I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that there's not a lot of it in Jamaica, versus in the smaller Caribbean islands, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Dominica, Grenada, you still have that French influence, even though they're former British colonies. So even from 300, 400 years ago, when the French first came to that island, there's still that French influence there. Can you say that there's a Spanish influence on our food here in Jamaica? I can tell you there's the English influence on the food. We love our tea, very much so. To this very day, every Jamaican wakes up, the first thing they're going to have is tea. Cricket is ingrained in us and our culture. Football as well. Christianity as well. So you know very, very well that the imprint of England on Jamaica is massive. But when you talk about the Spanish side of things now, we can't say that. Whereas when you look at the other islands in the Caribbean, the St. Lucia, the St. Vincent, the Grenada, the Dominica, who are all former British colonies, but were French first, there's still some French remnants, imprints on those islands, whether it's the building or even the food that they eat as well. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with Jamaica, we know exactly. I would say there's a bit more of an Indian and Chinese and Indian and Chinese impact on Jamaica than a Spanish impact on Jamaica. That's my opinion in terms of what we see around us. There are more Singhs, more Tolans, more Anokars than Gonzalez's, Rodriguez's, Sanchez in Jamaica. Yes, Chorus Corny. Did you know recently that Dominica actually changed it as their national dish? You know, mountain chicken was the national dish of Dominica, but that has been changed as well. You know, but yes, you are correct that it is popular on the island. Dominica, known for cricket as well, producing the likes of Shane Shillingford, Liam Sebastian. They, in terms of their biggest impact on sports, I'd perhaps say that it has come in track and field. And that has come through Dominican triple jumper Thea Lafond. Thea Lafond is a triple jumper, and she's the world indoor champion, and she's also a Commonwealth Games silver medalist, and she was also the Diamond League winner in Paris in 2022. So for me, she's had the biggest impact on Dominica in terms of a sporting sense. I think she's like the national hero in a sense of Dominica. That's the impact that she's had, you know. Of course, many players from Dominica have gone on to represent the West Indies. We also have a player from Dominica that's playing in Scotland, in Julian Wade. You know, Dominica has competed at the Winter Olympic Games. This was 2014. In the 2014 Winter Olympics was Sochi, and it was a team of Gary Silvestri and Angela Silvestri in cross-country skiing. It's an interesting one because even they weren't born in Dominica, but what you can do in order to get Dominican citizenship and a passport, you pay $175,000 US and you get registered as a citizen and a passport, and they're able to compete for Dominica. at the Winter Olympic Games. Why did they do such a thing? They fell in love with the island and made a big investment. Jerome Romain has also been a good impact as well. Somebody that won the bronze medal for Dominica at the World Championships 1995 in triple jump, and also 95 at the Pan American Games as well in Mar del Plata in Argentina. Chris Lloyd won bronze at the Pan Am Games as well. So, yeah, in a sporting sense, it's mainly been on the track and field side of things, and also, you could say, cricket as well. So that just gives a little bit of perspective into the impact that they've had there. A lot of the Windward Island players, a lot of them are from Dominica. Kevin Hodge, Alec Athanase, Shane Shillingford, quite a number of them. You remember Irving Shillingford back in the day, Adam Sanford as well. So they've been great, you could say, representatives. Jerome says, bless up, Sam. Bless up, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Jerome, bless up, people. Corusconia says, yes, mostly on the Eastern Caribbean. Yes, Corusconia, because again, you go to Trinidad and you know the Spanish influence. Lara, Bravo. You know what I'm saying? Da Silva. You still have persons in Trinidad and Tobago with those surnames, Molino, Kevin Molino. You know what I'm saying? So the Spanish influence is there, 100%. Hey, Tycoon, yeah, information will be revealed in due course in relation to the June 6th game against the Dominican Republic. So the information of that will be revealed in due course. What this video is about is the World Cup qualifier on June 9 against Dominica in Dominica, which has been confirmed for Windsor Park in Dominica. So this is the stadium that you're seeing on your screen, so that you are aware. I know many people don't even know where Dominica is, so I want to show them that. Yeah, I want to show you guys where Dominica is as well. Of course, as Jamaica is very, very diverse. Yes, very, very diverse. You'll share says, bless up, Simon. Bless up. Yep. So as you guys know, this is Jamaica. So where is Dominica? Dominica is located right over here in the Windward Islands. Okay, so like I said, you have the Leeward Islands and you have the Windward Islands. The Leeward Islands starts at the BVI and ends at Guadeloupe. The Windward Islands starts at Dominica and ends at Grenada. Okay? Why are they called the Windward Islands? Because they receive the wind and they receive a lot of rain. That's the reason why they're called the Windward Islands. When we were in grade 5 in school, there was a way to help you remember all the countries that make up the Windward Islands. And they said the way to remember it is don't marry silly, silly girls. That's the way that they said that you should remember the Windward Islands. Don't marry silly, silly girls. D for Dominica, M for Martinique, S for St. Lucia, S for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and G for Grenada. That's how they said what should be used to help remember it. But yep, we press on forward now. Yeah, so Barbados is not part of the Windward Islands. They're a Caribbean island, but they're not part of the... it's interesting, though. Barbados is just all alone by itself over here. It feels like Jamaica in a sense, because Jamaica is so different over here. You guys know? You guys know that? Jamaica is just so different because we're the only English-speaking island in this part of the world. And it's one of the main reasons why our culture is so different from the English-speaking islands in the Eastern Caribbean. We don't say we're going to go to a roti shop. We say we're going to go to the patty shop, to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's just interesting, the differences. We speak English, but at the same time, there's so many differences with how we socialize versus with how persons from Trinidad and Barbados and Grenada, etc., socialize, right? So Dominica, Windsor Park in Dominica. So here you go, guys. This is Dominica, and this is the stadium. This is where the game will be played. All right. This is the venue where the game will be played. This is Windsor Park. All right. Most likely have the goals here and here. All right. So that you guys are aware. Marlon Nelson says, big up yourself. Big up. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you all are doing well. Or things. What's new? Yep, let me know. Yes, Yul Sherwood, he is eligible. He has Jamaican heritage. Of course, mainly been used for cricket, but yeah. Well, yes, it is a cricket pitch. Remember, Eagle Republic, when you're dealing with a lot of islands in the Caribbean, the vast majority of them are multi-purpose facilities. You know, many people even forget that Trinidad and Tobago's football team actually played at the Queen's Park Oval, and the Queen's Park Oval is a cricket stadium, but football was actually played at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad, you know, so that you are aware. Let's go to other islands. St. Vincent in the Arnos Vale, football is played at Arnos Vale, even though it's a cricket stadium per se. St. Lucia, Beausejour, or the Darren Sammy Stadium, that is also used for football as well. Okay. In Antigua, the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, it's a cricket stadium, but it's used for football as well. So that's three right there. Three islands right there that follow that trend. You know what I'm saying? Even Guyana used Providence Stadium for football as well. It comes down to economies of scale as well. And I'm sure those economic majors, persons who studied economics, would definitely know economies of scale and the impact of that as well. So that's why this takes place. And if we're being absolutely, you know, honest, guys, it's going to be very, very difficult to demand that smaller Caribbean islands should have a football specific facility. It's I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's difficult, bearing in mind the resources of some islands, to say a stadium for football, stadium for cricket. Because next thing, the other sporting disciplines will say, well, we need a rugby stadium, we need a lacrosse pitch, we need a table tennis facility. You know, so based on the number of sports that are being played, you are going to have scenarios where you're going to have multi-purpose facilities, multi-sport facilities, sharing of facilities between sporting disciplines. I'm aware of that, and that is something that we're going to continue to see across the Caribbean. You know, even Grenada played at the Grenada National Stadium in football. You know, of course, when Jamaica played them, we played at the Corona James Stadium. But still, you know, in terms of the Grenada has played World Cup qualifiers at the Grenada National Stadium. Hot and muggy weather in June. Well, Lee, most likely it will be an evening kickoff. I mean, the kickoff time yet has not been announced by the Dominica Football Association. And I'm fully aware, especially our players who apply their trade in Europe, that warm weather for matches, it's not something that they're used to. You know, you think apart from the Canada home game in the Nations League, which was a day game. You think about the Jamaica game against Trinidad, which the first half was in the day. You think about the Guatemala game, which was an afternoon kickoff as well. And you think about the St. Kitts and Nevis game. Apart from that, and the friendlies in Austria against Qatar and Jordan, we have not played many matches in daytime or afternoon, but we still have got the experience of what it is like to play a 3 o'clock kickoff, a 5 o'clock kickoff. You know what I'm saying? So at least we have the experience. But to answer your question, Lee, already. And the focus is 6 points in June. That is the focus, you know? You were thinking that there was your neighbor? Huh? My neighbor. You're talking in Grenada? It's, like I said, it's a relatively modern facility. It's been around since 2007. It's made improvements and tweaks along the years. Like I said, it's a facility that is beyond sports. They host Miss Dominica pageants, Miss World, Miss Universe. They host Calypso festivals and soca festivals. So it's a facility that has catered and opened itself to the world. You know what I'm saying? That's a good question, Mr. Percy Dunn. That's a very good question. I think the best person to answer that would be the Trelawney Cricket Association. I think that's the best person to speak to about it. Did you know that Jamaica's played matches at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium? Yeah. Jamaica's played 2 matches at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Jamaica took on Bahamas in a 6-0 victory in 2008, and also in the same calendar year as well, Jamaica took on Trinidad and Tobago in a Caribbean Cup game also in 2008. So Jamaica's played 2 football matches at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Yeah, so that gives a bit of perspective into the facility itself and, you know, everything. Deca 2K is a multi-purpose stadium. Yes, it is a multi-purpose stadium in Dominica, Deca, as I was making mention earlier, that they play football here, cricket here, basketball is here, right? But they have pageants here, they have calypso festivals here. This is a little bit of Dominica. And I think it's close to the ocean as well, because you go out a couple of miles here and the ocean is here. So you're going to get a breeze that comes from this vicinity onto the mainland of Dominica and carries you straight to the pitch itself. So you will have a breeze. Similar takes place in St. Lucia as well. So this is Rousseau, Dominica. And Rousseau is located on the southwestern part of the island. A lot of people live in this area called Portsmouth. Portsmouth is one of the most populated areas on the island. Portsmouth is you could say like the St. Andrew of Jamaica. St. Andrew of Dominica. Residential area. A little bit, hilly, mountainous region, St. Peter's Parish. And did you know that the Windward Islands cricket team, their nickname is the Volcanoes? Yeah. The highest point in Dominica. So, yeah. Swagger Jiggle, did you listen to what Coach Halgrimson had to say in the press conference before the Nations League? That's why it's very important to listen to what Coach Halgrimson says in the press conferences. As you know, he's a very open, honest, positive individual. So it's important that you listen to what Coach Halgrimson says in the press conferences so that you know exactly the latest there. And Coach Halgrimson has spoken about the player that you're referring to on multiple occasions. So that's why I say you have to watch the press conferences. Marlon Nelson says Windsor Park is very close to the town. Yes, it is very close to the town. Absolutely. You won't have heavy congestion. Course Corneve says those small islands are very peaceful. The police don't have. Well, some places, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Swagga Jiggle, did you know that the first Jamaican to win the English League played for Portsmouth, and that was Lindy de la Pena, 1948-49, 1949-50 season. He won the top flight league for Portsmouth, 2 titles. One of the only Jamaican-born footballers to have more than one winners medal. So yeah, he won it for Portsmouth, and to this day, Portsmouth fans, that's the only titles that Portsmouth have ever won. So he's had a massive impact in Lindy de la Pena when he left Jamaica to come to England, settled in, and did very well at Portsmouth, very, very well. Well, Manny, first thing first, comparison is not fair, because a dressing room for a cricket team is different for a dressing room of a football team. The layouts, the standards, and the requirements are completely different. All right, that's the first thing. Second thing is the National Stadium has been around since 1960, thereabouts. So you could say it's not a modern stadium versus Sabina Park that went through tremendous redevelopments for the World Cup in 2007. So 2007, you would say, is a more recent time frame. Well, Eagle Republic, I think it's important that you watch the shorts right here on Reggae Boys Commentary, because I did a shorts on that same play that you're referring to. I guess, people haven't subscribed, but you guys need to hit the subscribe button, man. All right, Eagle Republic, shame on you. You need to hit the subscribe button, because a video was done on that same player in particular, okay? On the same player that you're talking about. Let me go right here. So let's go here. Yeah, shall I? See, this is the shorts section, Eagle Republic. So what you do, Eagle Republic, you go right here.
Cue the drums, the trumpets, and the cheers. Rolando Aarons, our very own reggae boy, has punched his ticket to the UEFA Champions League next season, riding high on a Slovenian Premier League victory with NK Celje, a feat worth celebrating. At 28 years young, Aarons blazes a trail to join an elite club of Jamaican-born footballers who have graced the Champions League stage. Names like John Barnes, Raheem Sterling, Leon Bailey, Ryan Thompson, and Ronaldo Cephas echo through this exclusive Hall of Fame. This isn't just another footballer making the cut. This is Rolando Aarons, a reggae boy, making history. This isn't just a game, it's a symphony of skill, perseverance, and Jamaican grit. Each kick, each goal, each victory, a note in this beautiful melody of success. Tune in, world. The music's just getting started. Cue the drums,
All right. So you see Eagle Republic, you need to hit the subscribe button. And same for you, Manny. Have you hit the subscribe button? You need to hit the subscribe button, because if you did hit the subscribe button, you'd have seen a video done about that very, very topic that we're talking about. That same topic. And I'm going to show you the video where I gave the answer to that very question. See? This is the video. The video title is called, How Does the National Stadium Renovation Impact the Reggae Boys? Well, yes, Manny, if you watch the video, How Does the National Stadium Renovation Impact the Reggae Boys, you'd have heard that I said in the calendar year of 2025 rather, 2025, that's when the renovation will start. 2025, the renovation will take place for the National Stadium. This was said by the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, and by the Sports Minister as well, the Most Honorable Olivia Grange. The Prime Minister of Jamaica and the Sports Minister said in 2025, that 2025, the renovation will start. Well, Manny, you have to hit the notification bell, because when you hit the notification bell, you get notified of all the videos right here on this platform. So you get to see exactly what I'm talking about. So that's why it's important to be alert, because 90% of the time, the questions that are asked have already been answered. Good to Rolando Aarons fit again. Yeah, we know that, the injuries So he was able to get, I think, 10 or a dozen games this season in Slovenia, won a title. We'll see if he stays next season, though. But certainly to play Champions League football, that's a gift, you know? Yeah, that is a real gift. So it'd be nice that if for him to get the experience of playing in the Champions League. Played at Newcastle, he's played in Serie A, he's played Championship football. So now would be the experience of being able to play Champions League football. I think that in itself is an important part of his development moving forward, you know? So that is important for him. So eagerly looking forward to him and that next step of development, you know? So, yeah. Yes. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. Hit the like button right now. And subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more. You guys know what you have to do right there. Yeah. Let's go to here. Okay, so the seedings now are on the screen. Manny, watch the video. I expressed in the video already. Remember, FIFA windows are March, June, September, October, November. So the redevelopment, the renovation would take place outside of FIFA windows. Again, watch the video, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button because all of your questions have already been answered. So hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. All right, simply put, so that everybody and you're abreast. Okay. Because you know, March 2025, it's the Nations League finals, so there wouldn't be a Jamaican home game. So in the year 2025, Jamaica's first home game would be June 10 against Guatemala. So that's 6 months. You understand what I'm saying? So, and in terms of the renovation, a lot of it will be done interior and the inside in terms of a media center and a press conference room, changing room, expansion. All of these things were mentioned by the Minister of Sport sometime last year, you know, so that in itself is great news. Patrick, in terms of the requirements for MOBE, there's certainly a lot of work to be done to improve there as well. But I'm not sure if a World Cup qualifier will be played in MOBE. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. But I just answered Manny's question that renovation would have to take place outside of the FIFA windows. So January to end of May, that would be good. Because June 10, 2025 would be the next World Cup qualifier. And they would have to get it ready for June because June, you have the trials for the World Championships. You're going to have under 20 trials. You're going to have primary school championships, prep school championships, basic school championships. It has to be ready for Grand Gala as well. So all of these renovations would need to take place expeditiously. And expeditious means quick and efficient. So everybody's aware about those timelines. So it has to be done in a scenario where everybody does their job effectively. And it's as simple as that. People know what they need to do and how to do it. Yeah, Jerome has hit the nail on the head. Patrick Riley, I made it clear in the video that the priority is the stadium expanding the facility. One, improving the rooms that are at the National Stadium. And also pushing and also building a museum, which can be used to monetize as well. Artifacts, statues, pictures of Jamaican sporting greats. So persons can come in, pay an admission fee, and look at pictures and everything like that. So that is what's going to take place in the renovation work of the National Stadium. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. So that's right. At 6 o'clock, it's going to be the World Relays, where we see if Jamaica qualifies for the relays for the Olympic Games. So that's what's coming up later today, so that everybody is aware. If you guys haven't already, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Welcome aboard for being here. It is all appreciated. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell us how your day is going. It's a Saturday. Tomorrow, it's the first leg of the Jamaica Premier League semi-finals. Arnott Gardens against Cavalier and Waterhouse against Mount Pleasant Academy. So that is that. Two big games, first leg, semi-finals at Sabina Park. The 12th, which will be the following Sunday, will be the second leg of the semi-finals. And of course, the third place playoff and the final will be on May 19. So a lot of games in store on the horizon, 33, yeah. We're 33 days to go. 33 days to go until June 6th, folks. You all know what you need to do. Be at the National Stadium on June 6th. It's going to be a Thursday evening. You guys know that already. You can plan and prepare. For those that work 9 to 5, you can say, okay, you're going to leave work and you're going to go straight to the stadium. And in your car, you're going to bring your yellow shirt and your jeans. So you just go straight from work to the National Stadium. All right? So you plan it out effectively. Whether you're in Negril, Westmoreland, Mobay, Negril, Manchester, Germantown, Aberdeen, Trelawney, wherever you are, your presence will be needed come June 6th. Let's unite, no matter if you're a Chinese Jamaican, Indian Jamaican, white Jamaican, mixed race Jamaican, black Jamaican, no matter what race you are, what background you have. Let's all unite as Jamaicans for this big show. It's a grand occasion. one that we should all embrace. Okay? Everybody, be ready. Be ready for what lies ahead. Okay? That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, guys. Be safe. Don't forget to hit the like button right now and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.
Hi, I'm Dominica World Cup. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Altamont Freddie Butler.
And I'm Ricardo Baby Gardner, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary, live and direct every time.
Just goes like that. Reggae Boys invasion of the world. Big side, big side.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beaten thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and share button below.